A few years ago, I paid $3,000 for the hair transplant, so you see I have a full, beautiful hairline.
Yeah, sure. I wish I had that too.
Right, but you're cutting it off. Today, I'm gonna eat like a monk for 24 hours. I'm in Bhutan, where 1 in 10 people currently is or has been a monk. Soon, I'll be heading to a monastery where I won't be able to drink alcohol, eat meat, or even choose my own meals. And for me, that's a problem. So before I commit to being holy, I'm giving myself one last sinful meal. It's kind of like a death row meal, because part of me is gonna die when I step into that monastery. The part of me that's undisciplined, unholy, unscrupulous. And so before I go there, I need this last moment of gluttony, but the only problem is right now I'm stuck in the countryside, so my options are limited.
Changpa, Bhutan's closest description to drinking food. Fiery dishes built to chase booze and stretch the night out a little bit longer.
Fried chicken and beer, only here, they're done Bhutan style.
Here at Peldon Restaurant, one of their best offerings is the chicken pa. First, onions crack the silence, sizzling in hot oil. Bone in, skin on, fresh chunks of chicken hit the pan, stir-fried until they firm up. To bring up the flavor, a mixture of garlic and ginger, followed by salt, a reckless amount of chili powder, but still somehow not enough. Then comes the green chilies, brought in to push the heat even further. Mustard greens go in next. Finally, spring onions.
Not everything that's fried ends up crispy. Some of it ends up like this. Tender, meaty, delicious, full of spices. Right here you can see they put some whole chilies onto the chicken as a garnish. It's actually not a garnish. You're supposed to eat that too. Oh yeah. Here I've got some fried pork, and right here I have some alcohol mixed with eggs and butter. What?
This local alcohol creation is called aura, a traditional spirit made by fermenting and distilling grains. First, butter hits a hot pot, then an egg, lightly scrambled before the aura is poured in. The whole thing is lit on fire, burning away part of the alcohol to smooth out the harsh edge.
Oh my God, it really is chunks of egg. Now, I've heard of eggnog, but this is egg alcohol on a different level. Let's give it a shot. It's really strong. For a final meal, I would love like an Aperol Spritz or a Jack Daniels. Like, here's what I like about it. I'm getting my protein and my booze at the same time. Oh wow. There really are booze-soaked egg whites in my alcohol. Oh, can I be honest? That was awful. That's one of the worst things I've put in my mouth as of late. Wow. It's strong. It's almost like a vodka. And the eggs, I don't know. I thought they would add something nice. They don't. Honestly, maybe I'm gonna be happy to leave this food behind.
This is the last meal before I go full monk for a day. A clear sense of purpose is something I genuinely had to work for. Having someone to actually talk to was a big part of that.
In my early 20s, I was self-employed, broke, and going nowhere. I had no direction. The gap between where I was and where I wanted to be was significant, and I was the reason for it. But therapy helped change that. It got me clear on what I actually wanted, why I kept getting in my own way, and what I was carrying that needed to stop. In the end, therapy is part of how I got here today. A lot of my early decisions were based on fear of going back to where I came from. But through therapy, I was able to be more active and intentional about creating the type of future I wanted for myself. BetterHelp, the paid partner of this video, is the version of therapy that I wish existed back then.
BetterHelp connects you with a credentialed therapist online and matches you according to what you're working through. The form takes a couple of minutes to fill out, and they'll match you in as little as a couple of days.
Go to betterhelp.com/besteverfood and get 10% off your first month. There are no waiting rooms or commutes because the whole thing is online. And if you need to switch your therapist, they make it easy. So click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Now, back to the show.
6 hours northeast from the mountains of Ha, deep in the Wangji Phordrong district, sits a monastery hidden in the folds of the Himalayas.
I have just arrived at the monastery. The monastery isn't along a road, it's at the end of the road. The road leads to this, and then there's nothing else. Right here you can see it's just surrounded by mountains. The monks are outside now, waiting for me to arrive. Let's go. Hi there.
Thank you so much.
I'm happy to be here.
After a warm welcome,
Hi everyone, how you doing?
I was introduced to my guide for the next 24 hours, monk Loday Sherab.
Nice to meet you.
These are our secret new stupa.
Wow, very impressive.
The monastery is massive, 3 football fields wide, home to 80 monks. It's open to nearby locals who come to worship, seek advice, or simply find quiet.
We have great figures inside this stupa.
Primarily, it's a place for monks to learn the teachings of the Buddha.
Most of these are our classrooms. And that's our dining hall and kitchen.
Right now, they've just finished their morning lesson, which means it's snack time. Since I'm not a monk, I can't sit and eat with them. At least, not yet. So I'm given my own tea and snacks.
Ooh. In Bhutan, when you have tea, it's either going to be black or white. This is white, and that means it's been mixed with milk, and there's a good chance it could be yak milk, which is very rich, very creamy. Let's give it a shot. That's nice. Really warms you up from the inside. Here we have some local snacks, some crackers. What is this? I believe it's some type of a toasted rice. Very crunchy, and it tastes like Chex cereal, which is also made from rice. Delicious, I love it. Right here is a local cracker you'll see all over the place in Bhutan. It's called khubze. It tastes fried and slightly sweet. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, sure.
How much of being a monk is just like fun snacks and tea?
Most of the time, twice,
Twice a day. Plus, how many times do you have a meal?
3 meals.
This sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to come here and it would feel really restrictive, having to fast for long periods of time, but it sounds like you're eating 5 times a day. That's what a bodybuilder does.
After a short break, the monks gather for prayer. Beginning. And most of the monks here are young men, at an age where the whole world is available to them. So why here? What do they know that I don't? Maybe the answer can only be found once you're part of it.
Before following the Buddha Dharma, are you interested in cutting your hair or shaving your hair?
Lebe, can I tell you something?
Sure, sure.
I've grown very attached to my hair. I got a hair transplant a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I paid $3,000
Oh my.
for them to do a painful procedure for 10 hours. They took the hair from here and then put it here. So you see I have a full, beautiful hairline.
Yeah, sure. I wish I had that too.
Right, but you're cutting it off. So right now it all kind of just feels like a waste.
Don't be like that. You are ready to do something very great in your life.
Lebe,
Yeah.
why is it so important to remove the hair?
It came from India, where the Buddha himself taught of various Buddhism. So we just follow his path.
Lebe, how long have you been a monk?
It's around 14 years from now.
When you first arrived to the monastery, did they also cut your hair?
Yeah, sure.
And do you remember how that felt?
I was so excited.
Really?
And also, before that, when I was in school, I used to shave my hair.
So for you, it wasn't much of a sacrifice.
Yeah.
But for me, I have thick, voluptuous hair.
Yeah, you gotta Nice here. So soft.
Oh, thank you. It's truly heartbreaking. I hope it grows back.
I hope so. How do you feel now?
I feel like my head is cold. Oh, what is that
We need
for?
that for later. Now it's done.
Is it good?
Yeah, you look cool.
Oh my God. Oh no. All right. That is step one.
Now let's go.
Robes are put on. Blessings are given by the head monk. My remaining hair is trimmed off.
준바, 다밍,
Vows are repeated,
Sonny, 세자와.
each step symbolizing a pledge to leave the material world behind and step onto the path toward wisdom.
So this here is my room for the night. It's humble, but it has everything I need. Tomorrow morning, things are gonna get really interesting because that's when I finally get a peek into how people here eat and how it's different from anywhere else in the country. The only problem is preparation for breakfast starts at 5 a.m. So I better get some rest.
A fire is built and water is set to boil long before dawn. While everyone is still asleep, the first to wake is Wangchuk, the monk responsible for all the cooking. Right now he's making rice and preparing other ingredients for today's breakfast.
It is 4:50 a.m. and I have been tasked with joining the cooking team. Now, when it comes to this team, these guys are cooking for over 60 people, but there's just 2 of them. And one of them's just some guy. He's not even a monk. He just lives in the nearby village. It's weird to say this. I am more of a monk than this man. Purple sweatshirt. What? Not even wearing robes?
Oh, I'm judging. Oh God, I'm such a terrible monk.
Loday, my monk guide for this experience, says be neutral, try not to judge. That's gonna be tough. This morning we're making a very typical breakfast for the monks here at this monastery. There is rice, there's something called SESEY, a very spicy paste that's gonna join the rice, and then there is the beverage, butter tea. We're gonna see how that's made next.
Up here in the Himalayas, this is the first line of defense against the bone-chilling cold and dry mountain air. Suja, less like tea, more like a liquid meal. To make it, dry tea leaves soak in boiling water. That brew is poured into a traditional churner.
In a moment, he's gonna be churning the tea to help all the elements come together.
What I like about this churner is that it's made of plastic and he's pouring in hot water. So I really have to stop judging.
There, it meets up with butter, salt, milk, and pounded perilla seeds. The mixture is churned, poured back into the pot, then churned all over again.
Now, they could just make it in the pot, but churning it really helps bring the flavors together.
This guy's got good shoulders, and this is why. Can I help out? I don't know, we might have to blur this out though.
Ooh. Every time I push it down, a little bit of that hot steam escapes from the top. I actually cannot wait to try this. This is gonna be amazing. But being excited for something, that's desire. Desire's not good. So I'm neutral about trying this tea.
With churning complete, he pops off the lid, and then he's gonna take the whole drum, and he's gonna toss all of that back into the pot.
So it is 6:30 right now. We have 1 hour to go until breakfast begins, and then we are gonna be serving dozens of monks, and we'll get to eat for ourselves too. Looking forward to that.
Onions, tomatoes, coriander, and charred chilies, the base ingredients for SESEY, a fresh chili salad. Next comes pounded perilla seeds, cheese, and salt to wake up the flavors. Once it's all mixed, breakfast is ready. When the sounds of the first morning prayer subsides, all the monks come together at once. No menu, no options. First come, first served. Just one station handing out the same meal to everyone. But nobody touches a thing. Every monk waits until the last bowl is filled before anyone starts eating.
And now we eat?
Yeah.
Loday?
Yeah.
This morning, when I went to take a shower, I reached for the shampoo, and then I thought, oh yeah, no hair.
You don't have that.
I'm not gonna need shampoo for some time. Where should we start?
Try with rice and this easy.
So the rice, you have to smash it a little bit, right?
Like this.
Oh, and put it in your fist. Yes. You grab a little bit of the eze with your thumb, and then toss it back.
How is it?
I love it. The eze is bringing life. It would be a little bit sad if you just came every morning and just had rice. But the eze is like that extra spark. And it's not just spice. It has onions, tomatoes, but it has that cheese too.
Yeah.
Which creates this deep flavor. Some would call that umami. It's very nice.
Drink it up with this.
It tastes somewhat like milk, but heavier. I like it.
Plus, it is so powerful for energy.
Yeah, I mean, you guys put butter in everything. My mom would love this place. So you have been a monk for 14 years, you were telling me.
Yeah.
How old were you when you first came to the monastery?
Around 17.
What was the reason that you wanted to join?
I was just quite interested from the young age. And also, my family planned me to join a monk.
When I look around here, I was not expecting to see children, 8, 9, 10 years old.
There are a lot of them. Most of them are decided by parents, but some of them were interested from the young age.
Soon I want to talk a little bit more about the typical day of a monk, but I want to try this first. This looks like cereals. It's made from corn, right?
Yeah. It's kind of Bhutanese cornflakes.
Bhutanese cornflakes.
This is GAYZASIP, made from locally beaten corn, the go-to cereal for social gatherings all across Bhutan.
So this is essentially cornflakes and butter.
Yeah. How is it?
A little different than cornflakes. It's very thick. It's beyond crunchy. It's hard to chew through.
We usually soak it in this butter tea.
That is not what I expected. Right here, it's very clear to me there is no protein. There's no animal protein. What are you not allowed to eat here?
The meat item, drinking alcohol,
Alcohol.
and other drug abusing.
What about cigarettes?
No,
No cigarettes?
not allowed.
Wow, when I was in Myanmar, at that monastery, those monks were smoking like crazy.
Oh my God.
Is there any nuance around the meat?
Because of the nutrients they might need in their body, as recommended by a doctor, we are allowed to have them.
So some people do eat meat in that type of situation.
Not here in this monastery.
So then where are you getting the food from?
We usually get it from a nearby market.
And how does the monastery afford to get food?
Most of us receive some donations who are willing to offer us.
Everyone is left, but right here, we have one more we didn't try.
Zao is Bhutan's beloved puffed rice. It gets the same butter treatment, plus a little extra sugar and perilla seeds added to the mix.
Oh man,
How's that?
this might be my favorite. You're basically just eating crunchy butter. It's a big butter ball with a bunch of toasted rice on the outside. It's very nice. You know, as a monk, isn't part of the idea of being a monk that desire can create pain?
Yeah, sure.
So how does that work in relationship to food? Is it good that you look forward to a meal? Should I be excited next time I come here for breakfast and we have butter with the toasted rice on the outside?
If anything that makes our belly full, that's enough. It can function in our daily life. That's enough, whatever it is. We don't expect or we don't desire more.
Let's talk about the typical day in the life of a monk. First of all, you wake up very early, right?
Yeah. 5.
5.
And then we do our morning prayer, and after that we do a self-study that we have learned in our classes.
A day in the life of a monk involves hours of intense learning, praying, and meditating, sometimes up to 10 hours a day.
Some memorize their textbooks, some just go for morning prayer, the younger ones, and most of the senior ones, they just study.
Other than that, it's simple. Eat, wash up, sleep, repeat. Kinda like campus life, but fewer keg parties and 100% less women.
Do you have a least favorite part of the day?
As I'm getting older, it's quite very hard to memorize that is needed for exam.
How old are you again?
29.
29. Yeah, wait till you're 41. What's your favorite part of the day?
You're terrible!
Life here isn't just about training the mind. There's a balance to everything, getting the body moving enough to sweat, so the mind can settle, reset, and return sharper for the next lesson. But while some play, others have to prepare for lunch.
Lunch is 2 hours away, but already preparations are underway. Right here, these guys are helping to make something called a tea momo. Now, we already experienced the momo in the capital. The momo there was stuffed with either beef or pork or cheese, and it was absolutely delicious.
That's nice.
Here, the tea momo is different because it's stuffed with nothing. This is essentially dough. And look, it kind of makes sense because people aren't allowed to eat meat here. It's a more simple recipe, and it's a recipe that only requires dough. It starts with this. Can you push down on that side? Hit it with a little bit of flour. Throw that down. Rolling pin. We want to get this flat like a pizza. Boom. That is what we call good enough. Next, we slice it into thin strips. From here, they take 3 strips and they stack them on top of each other. And then they kind of do one of these, give it a bit of a twirl, kind of tie it into a knot. And there you have it, a tea momo. Simple, easy, delicious, and a healthy part of a monk's diet.
Finally, it's ready to hit the steam for about 15 minutes. Lunch is served with rice, a banana, and side dishes that add a bit of flavor.
I'm surprised that monks have phones. I mean, even the outfit I'm wearing right now has a pocket for an iPhone on the inside. So that's how much the phone is a part of everyday life, even for monks. But I would say these days, phones are far more addictive than cigarettes. And so why are monks still allowed to use their phones if they can be so addictive?
During the day, in the class, in the prayer time and self-study time, we are not allowed to use those. So because of that, we don't really get that much time to get addicted to it. Sometimes it is very necessary for us to get in touch with our parents and if we are in emergency.
Okay, good. Thank you for joining us. What's your name?
I'm Loday.
This is like one of the first foods I had when I came to this country, and it's gonna be one of the last foods I'm having too. Emadatsi, it has tons of chilies
Yes.
and some cheese too, but this is the monk version.
How is it?
Good.
How about the mom?
Soon. Patience. Because I want to say one more thing about this. Just deep breath. What I like about it is that it's a dish where peppers or chilies are the main ingredient. And that's not something I've really found anywhere else in the world. Spicy, sweet, I like it a lot. You like it?
Very good.
When is the last time you felt disappointed about something?
This was after completed class 12. I feel really disappointed in myself. After I joined monk, this life was totally different from before.
So ever since you've become a monk, you've never felt the feeling of disappointment?
No.
Really? But like, what about something simple? What if you want to play volleyball, but it's raining?
We do it. It is much more fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. All right, that's a good attitude. This is the tea momo. I like kind of this doughy texture. Let me give it a shot. I like that. It's like a pizza crust that's half cooked, very soft, very doughy, of course lacking flavor, and that's where this fried cheese comes in.
This is known locally as datsi mango. First, butter hits a pan, followed by chilies, salt, cheese, finally chili flakes. Everything cooks down until the cheese melts and fully coats the other ingredients.
Cheese in this country, it's like it can be stinky, it can be fermented, it can be sharp.
Sometimes very hard.
Yeah, it can break your teeth.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
I like it. It's a little dry, a little bit spicy, very crumbly. It kind of feels more like a cottage cheese. It's a nice flavor. What's your favorite thing here?
This and this one. These two combines very good.
Can I ask you, since you've been here, have you ever found yourself catching feelings of jealousy towards anyone else?
Yeah, sometimes.
And then what do you do about it?
Do you know the muddy water, which is already dirty? And if we stir up, it get worse, right? But if you let it just keep it that way, it will get clean some other time. So similarly in our life, if you are angry or any kind of other bad emotion, if we try something that it is not going to work, it is just making it worse, like stirring up that muddy water. Don't let your body do anything when you are in that kind of situation. And don't let your mouth speak anything. Just stop it. And keep your mind like a tree without moving anything. Some other time, later on, that kind of bad emotion will fade out.
In my life, I always feel like I'm trying to achieve something. I'm always trying to race towards something. As a monk, do they have this feeling within themselves? If I just learn more prayers, if I study harder, or from day one as a monk, should you just already feel content with who you are?
That's not true. They have to follow all the procedure stages and have to study the Buddha's teaching. And actually, the Buddha's teaching is so vast. And but the final goal is to achieve enlightenment, meaning attain nirvana. That brings a more inner happiness. Plus, the chairman is saying, he has more happiness than you.
Jesus.
And though you have gained so much of status and you are traveling the whole world, your happiness can be a more temporary, he's saying that. And you have more burdens and so much of challenges, so much of anger, all the poisonous emotions attacking you.
At first, his teachings feel like a hard sell. We live in a world where more is always better. More money, more status, more everything. But what he's suggesting is the opposite. Strip away the expectations, the fame, the things we chase. Then what's left? Is it peace? Is it happiness?
Happiness is not our goal. It is just like a bonus as we are digging up to the truth. If we can find the real truth, or if we know some of it, it really gives us an ease in our life. The most renowned Buddhist master stated that being a king of universe for 1,000 lifetimes is better to have a simple life of being a monk. It is much more happier than that.
There's something admirable about the level of discipline and detachment you'll find here. But remaining a monk, I can't pretend it wouldn't feel like giving up what makes life feel rich in a different way. The connections, the experiences, even the simple chaos of chasing a dream. That is part of meaning making too. So maybe it's not just about which path is right, just that different paths lead to different kinds of happiness.
Who becomes a monk? Only those who are with the good karma from the past life. And also the monks and nuns are very important in our everyday actually. We have a culture in a year, every family have to conduct at least 2 or 3 times a ritual.
The monk's contribution to society isn't something you can hold, but it's felt at every stage of life.
From when we are born until we die, we have many rituals, ceremonies, prayers to be conducted.
For many Bhutanese families, Sending a son to the monastery isn't a sacrifice, it's an honor.
3 of his kids are in the monastic body, so they're going to be monks, and he wants his youngest to join the monastery as well. But he does not want them to be yakharas.
For remote communities, where the conveniences of modern life are out of reach, the monastery becomes a lighthouse, a quiet source of guidance and hope.